Hey, this is Dr. Barry. In this short video, I want to tell you a story and then give you a little information at the end that it seems like no one understands. But I'm going to try to explain this to you so that you'll never be tricked by this again, and also so you can help your friends and family not make the same silly mistake. First, please take 1 second, click the subscribe button, and that way every time I get a bright idea, you'll be one of the very first to know, okay? Today I'm talking about bananas. Are they good for you or will they make you fat? And this is evidently a very controversial topic. I can't believe that it is because the facts are the facts. I mean, the numbers are very clear, and I'm going to give you those numbers later in the video, but let's talk about bananas, okay? For over 5,000 years, according to some archaeological evidence, we've been breeding, crossbreeding, and cultivating bananas. Back in the original banana form, they were a very short, squat, fat little fruit with huge seeds. They were not sweet at all. They didn't taste very good, and they had a very, very low sugar content. Okay, now as is the habit of human beings, when we start breeding something, we want to make it bigger, prettier, and sweeter. That's just what we do, right? Because our ancestral tongue knows that if you're starving to death, eating something sweet is going to give you immediate calories and help put fat on you. And therefore, we like sweet tasting things. That's why we like that. So, bananas used to, in their original form that nature provided, were not sweet at all. Okay, they were not easy to eat. They were pithy, and I don't have a lisp. So they were very hard. They had huge seeds, and they were not sweet. Now let's talk about the modern banana that the big food corporations try to sell us, how it's different from the ancestral or ancient banana, and why you should not eat them at all, why you should not give them to your kids, why you should not give them to your babies. Okay, now bananas are, here's the macros for bananas, and this will pretty much clear it up for most everyone who knows about macros and wants to eat the proper macros for the human body. A banana is 23% carbs. Okay, it's 1% protein and zero fat. So yeah, there's that. So it's one of the most carb heavy foods you can actually eat, and it's full of sugar. Okay, now bananas are not a good source of fiber. If you want fiber in your diet, don't eat a banana. Eat avocado. Eat green vegetables. They have much more fiber. Okay, and they're much better for you. If you want potassium in your diet, don't eat a banana. The story I wanted to tell you, 3 days ago, I was in the grocery getting a few things, and I saw a patient of mine from the clinic. She pushed her cart up, and she pointed to the bananas in her cart and said, my potassium was a little low, so I got some bananas." And I had to take a moment. I had to take a breath, and then I had to do some educating. Dr. Berry had to happen to her. And I said, "Look, bananas are a terrible source of potassium, but they're a great source of sugar. So if you want potassium, take those bananas and put them back where you got them and get some pork or beef or chicken, because I don't know why people don't know this, but meats are excellent sources of potassium and fat and vitamins and minerals and nutrients and collagen, right? So why would you want to eat a sugar coma banana when you could be eating an avocado instead, which has just as much, if not a little more potassium? Spinach has more potassium per ounce. Mushrooms have more potassium. Beet greens have more potassium. A sweet potato, which I love to slice up really thin, raw, and use as a chip to dip my tuna salad or my chicken salad or whatever kind of little thrown together salad we have. Don't cook it, eat it raw. The fiber virtually cancels the sugar, and it's an excellent source of potassium. What about salmon? Yeah, salmon's a great source of potassium. Swiss chard, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that or not, but it's an excellent source of potassium. There are all these better options for potassium than a banana. A banana is a terrible source of potassium. Have I said that enough times? So stop eating bananas. There is no nutrition in a banana that you can't get better from a better source. Okay? Your kids love the taste of bananas. They also love the taste of Pop Tarts and Fruit Loops. That doesn't mean that you should give them to them, right? A banana is just as bad. The average banana has 3 teaspoons of sugar, like granulated table sugar. You might as well just give your son or your daughter teaspoons of sugar and say, there you go, there was a nutritious snack, now go play. Stop doing that, okay? One of the things we love to mash up for our baby is banana, and we think we're just giving our baby a health food straight from nature. And what you're really giving your baby is a sugar coma and zero fat, fat that your baby needs to build that large human brain that we all have, and that you want your baby to have the best brain he or she possibly can. The banana does not help brain development at all. All it does is elevate your baby's blood sugar and spike their insulin and start them down the road to fatty liver disease and calcifications in their coronary arteries. Much better for your baby would be to smash up an avocado and put a drop or two of stevia or monk fruit extract. If you just must give your baby something sweet, mash that up and your baby will love it. You'll be giving your baby good brain developing fat, lots of potassium, and lots of other vitamins and minerals. Stop eating bananas. They are not good for you. The big food corporations want you to think they're great because they make hundreds of millions of dollars a year selling you bananas. They'll advertise how wonderfully healthy they are and what a great source of potassium they are, but they are not. Stop eating bananas, okay? Now, if you enjoyed this little video, please share it on your social media. If you have a grandmother or a mother or a dad or an uncle or a cousin or a cat or a brother who thinks that bananas are a good source of potassium, please stop the madness. Please break this myth. Please be my myth busters. Share this and say, no, bananas are not a good source of potassium. Stop eating bananas. Can you do that for me? That would be awesome. Also, if you love my videos and you want to help me out just a little bit, go to my Patreon link. It's right down below, and you can throw a buck or two my way so I have more time to make videos like this to bust myths like, oh, bananas have lots of potassium and they're really good for you. No, stop that. Bananas are not good for you. Stop eating them. This is Dr. Berry. I'll see you next time.